What if Canada never existed? Imagine waking up one day and poof, Canada was never created. No maple leaves. No Mounties. No hockey. No way. It sounds impossible. But what if there was no Canada at all? Let's dive into this chilly but fascinating what-if adventure. 1. The world map would look very different. Canada is the second largest country in the world. If it never existed, that whole space, the forests, lakes, mountains, and towns would still be there, but owned by someone else. Would it still be part of the British Empire? Would America have taken it over? Or maybe the land would be split between indigenous nations, France, Russia, or even separate provinces with different flags and leaders. The world map would be totally reshaped. Point 2. Indigenous cultures might have more power. Canada is built on the land of many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit communities. Without Canada forming as a country, those indigenous cultures might have kept more land, more power, and more independence. We might see entire countries today led by indigenous leaders, languages, and traditions. Imagine a country called Cree Nation or Turtle Island Republic, with schools, flags, and holidays honoring ancient traditions. Point 3. Fewer peacekeepers equals more global tension. Did you know Canada is known around the world for being a peacekeeping nation? Without Canada, the United Nations would lose one of its most trusted peacebuilders. Conflicts where Canada helped calm things down, like in Rwanda, Bosnia, or Cyprus, might have gotten worse. The world might be a little less polite and a little more tense without Canada's helping hand. 4. Arctic land could become a power struggle. Canada owns a huge part of the Arctic, the icy top of the world. Without Canada, that frozen land would be up for grabs. Would Russia take it? Would the US or Denmark claim it? It could start a cold war over cold land. And those adorable polar bears. They might not be as protected without Canada's environmental laws. Point 5. Global culture would miss a lot. Without Canada, we'd miss out on a ton of fun things. No maple syrup pancakes. No poutine fries with cheese and gravy. No Justin Bieber, Ryan Reynolds, or Shawn Mendes. No Anne of Green Gables or sorry, A. And guess what? The world's favorite superhero, Wolverine from X-Men, yup, he's Canadian. Without Canada, the world would feel a little less cozy. Point 6. Hockey wouldn't be the same. Now let's talk about the heart of Canadian pride, hockey. Without Canada, hockey wouldn't be nearly as famous. Way fewer teams in the NHL. No Team Canada wins at the Winter Olympics. And maybe the sport would have stayed small, just bouncing around frozen ponds in Europe. Hockey fans everywhere owe stick tap to Canada. Point 7. Environmental protection would take a hit. Canada is full of forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife. It holds 20% of the world's freshwater. Without Canadian environmental laws and parks, pollution might spread, species could vanish, and the planet could suffer. And those quiet, peaceful landscapes that inspire so many, they'd be at risk of disappearing. So what if Canada never existed? The world would still turn, but it would be missing a giant piece of its puzzle. Canada might seem quiet, but its impact is loud and lasting. From culture to peace, nature to maple syrup. Every country, big or small, helps shape the world. And Canada's kindness, nature, and peace-loving spirit are things the world is lucky to have.